Rest in womb for 9 months. Take birth. Go to school. Become a teenager. Go to work. Marry. Procreate. Become old. Die. Start over again. Rest in womb, take birth, go to school, become a teenager, go to work, marry, procreate, become old, die. Again. Rest in womb, take birth, go to school, blah blah blah. This goes on. This is the cycle majority of the people are choosing to go through. Does it look similar to what sheep does? Doing something just because everyone is doing it. Just to fit in. Yes. Most people, even if they follow this, so-called, normal course of life, never question, why, they are doing, what they does. This, why, possess the ability, to break this very cycle, of birth, and death. Once, in a blue moon, a lion takes birth, amongst the sheep. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
मनुष्याणां सहस्रेषु कश्चिद्यतति सिद्धये यततामपि सिद्धानां कश्चिन्मां वेत्ति तत्त्वतः.
Amongst thousands of people, hardly one strives for perfection, and amongst those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. Lord Krishna. Today, we are going to look at the biography of one such lion. A multifaceted personality. At times, can be childlike, joking around. At other times, assumes the role as guru, and can become a stiff taskmaster. To some of his disciples, he may say nothing outwardly, seeking to draw them closer inwardly. Despite of his hectic travel schedule, enjoys playing golf and driving very fast. The biography of Sadhguru, Jaggi Vasudev.
All of us are made of the same stuff, but see how differently each one has become.
Born in Mysore, India, in the year 1957, to relatively affluent parents, in a Telugu-speaking family. He is the youngest of the 4 children, of 2 boys and 2 girls. His father was a physician in Indian Railways, thus had to move frequently to different places. As a child, Jaggi was highly spirited, with a touch of rebelliousness. He was easily bored with school, and was a frequent absentee, and appear fearless in the face of authority. Rather than spending time in school, he would often wander off on his own to the countryside and become absorbed in nature. He owned a bicycle, and would frequently cycle on long tours. He loved sports and outdoor pursuits, and was interested in maintaining the best physical health.
When I was just 4.5 years of age, I suddenly realized that I don't know anything. I don't know anything means I don't know anything at all. To such an extent, if somebody gives me a glass of water, I would be simply staring at the water for hours on end. I know what is water in terms of how I can use it, but I don't know what it is. Even today we don't know what it is. With all this scientific exploration, we still do not know what a single atom is. We know how to break it, we know how to use it, we know how to fuse it, but we don't know what it is. So, if I saw a leaf, I'm just staring at it for 5-6 hours. I sit up in my bed and I'm staring at the darkness for the entire night. My dear father, being a physician, thinks that I need psychiatric evaluation. You also beginning to think So he is worried this boy is simply staring at something all the time. My problem is, I looked at this and I don't know what this is. I am not able to shift my attention to another one. What is this? What is that? What is that? What is that? By the time I'm 5, I'm a billion questions. And nobody seems to know anything. Initially, they were all comfortable, I thought. They all know, only I don't know. Then slowly I realized they have made a deal with their ignorance. Ignorance. They've made a deal with their ignorance. They have all decided, this is how it is, we don't know, you don't know, it's okay, we'll all pretend everything is fine. I couldn't make a deal with my ignorance. So I just sat there staring at everything. In this condition, they sent me to school. My mother said, you must pay attention to the teacher. I went and paid attention to the teacher. The kind of attention the teacher would have never received in their life. Initially, I heard their words and sort of understood what they were trying to say. But after a while, I realized they are only making sounds. This will be very useful. They're only making sounds. I am making up the meaning in my head. When I realized they're just, hour after hour, teacher after teacher, they come and make sounds and make sounds. I am making up meanings and meanings and meanings. Then I realized this and I stopped making meanings. I just paid attention to the sounds. After some time it became so amusing, a big smile spread on my face. But they were not amused. Things continued like this. About 8-9 years ago, the school where I studied over 45 or 50 years ago, they came to invite me for their 125th anniversary. I said, see, why me? Because I was not just a bad student, I was not even a student. I only went there when it was a must. They said, no, our school has produced union ministers, our school has produced test cricketing stars, film stars, you're the only mystic, you have to come. So I went. So I go there and stand up in the quadrangle to speak, and I look around, same oppressive buildings. Then I look like this classroom, suddenly it reminds me I'm 12 years of age. And those days I wouldn't speak for many days at a time, because when you don't know anything, what to say? So one afternoon, the teacher is trying to get a response from me. He's asked a question and he's waiting for a response. I simply look at him. I say nothing. He can't make out anything of me. And after some time, I don't even see him. It's like that for me. I know his past, present and future, but I don't hear what he's saying. After 35-40 minutes of this effort, he got so mad with me. He came and held me by the shoulder, shook me violently like this and said, you must either be the divine or the devil. I think you're the latter. I was not insulted by this or abused by this. My problem was, what is this, what is that, what is that, what is that? One certainty was there, this is me. Suddenly this guy confused me about this also. I looked, is this divine, is this devil, what the hell is this? I thought this is me, this was okay till then. Suddenly I didn't know what is this. So I tried to stare at myself, it didn't work, so I started closing my eyes. What was minutes then went into hours, went into days, and that is my spirituality.
Next episode. His extraordinary spiritual journey starts. Stay tuned. I am putting in a lot of effort in between my busy schedule to create videos for preserving our magnificent culture. Kindly support me by sharing this video as much as you can, and also by subscribing to my channel. Just takes one click below. This takes me a long way ahead to do more. Thank you.